How does a $73,000 gap happen between Hurst and Bedford when they share the same school district? I mean, let me show you the wildest mid-cities market I've seen in months. The HEB market is split, and it's been wild. I mean, one zip code dropped, one soared, and, well, one stalling. Here's what July's numbers really mean. If you're like me, sometimes you don't even know which city you're in, Hurst, Euless, or Bedford. But there are three completely different stories happening right now, and honestly, some of this surprised me. So let's skip the fluff and get into it. So here's what's wild. Bedford's median just slid to 399,000. I know, for real. That's down 7.2% year over year, and I'm watching buyers practically drool over these deals. But then you've got Euless climbing to 450,000. That's up 6.5%. And Hurst, Hurst is just jumped to 472, which is 6.8%. I mean, that's a straight rocket launch. I mean, we're talking about cities that are literally minutes, even seconds apart, but the market's treating them like three different planets. Bedford's practically a clearance sale, while folks in Euless and Hurst are practically doing the victory dance over all their equity. Now, there's this inventory explosion that honestly kind of caught everyone off guard. I mean, Bedford went from what? It was 61 to 71 listings. That's 15% more homes to choose from. Euless jumped 18% to 60 listings. But Hurst just went bonkers. A shocking 30% jump to 60 listings. I mean, I haven't seen numbers like that in a while. We're sitting at about 3 to 4 months supply across all three cities now. I mean, the tables are turned. If your listing isn't looking sharp, buyers are going to absolutely brutalize you. Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting and honestly a little weird, but Hurst is moving at 7 days on market. 7. That's down 50% from last year. And seriously, it's gone before you could even pour your coffee. Bedford's at 16 days, which, okay, that's actually up 129%, but it's still reasonable if your house isn't a total disaster. And then we've got Euless. Euless is sitting at 34 days, up 209%. Buyers in Euless are really taking their sweet time. I mean, they're poking and they're prodding. And the showing numbers tell the same story. Hurst just needs 5 showings to go pending. In Bedford, you're going to need about 14. Euless needs 11. So getting your house so fast, well, that's kind of a luxury now. And you better believe you got to work for it. So what do you actually do with all this? I mean, data's great, but how do you actually use this to get your house sold? First, contact me for your Buyer HotSpot report. We break down where buyers are actually looking by price range, not whatever your neighbor got in 2022. Now, I know this hurts, but it also helps to avoid you getting scalped. Euless folks, you can still defend your asking price, but you better stage your house like your life depends on it. I mean, buyers are still paying when the value practically screams at them. I mean, in Hurst sellers, momentum is yours right now, but don't get too cocky. I mean, appraisals still matter, and nothing kills a hot market buzz like being that house that just won't move. And everybody, if traffic dies after 14 days, offer a rate buy down before you cut your price. I mean, give them a reason to say yes. Look, want to know the exact streets where buyers are still bidding over ask? Drop me a comment hotspot, and I'll send you your Buyer HotSpot report. Because the devil's in the details, and those broad averages, well, they just won't cut it. And answer this for me down in the comments below. Would you list at market price or just under to get some bidding wars started? Because honestly, I'm just curious of what you're thinking after hearing all this.